They're catapulting firebombs in. The country is burning down around us, and there are people more than ever attacking me. Of course, most of them are government operatives or fellow travelers, but the point is, my God, you're burning up your own house. You are so committed to your delusions that you won't listen to people that have figured it all out and who've been right every step of the way. The fall of the Republic has been carefully crafted. We are now here. We are now at the precipice, leaning out. The enemy is holding us by the scruff of our neck, about to drop us. Will we grab their hand that's holding us? Will we hold on to them at least, so if they let go of us, they go over either? Or will we just sit there saying, no, we're not being held out over the edge of a cliff? Will you continue to live in denial? So how realistic is a North American currency uniting U.S., Canada, Mexico money could result from crisis? And they go on to say, from the Wall Street Journal, their Market Watch page, they go on to say that the only answer to fix the banking crisis that was engineered by the banks is a North American Union and the Amero. Ladies and gentlemen, we read about the Amero in 89 and 90 in Money Magazine and other publications. They've been proposing it and setting it up this long, and these bastards have engineered the destruction of our financial and our economic and our liberty future. And if you don't face the enemy and realize who the enemies are, it's over. So I'm going to get into that report as well today. Now, I have put out the call for every listener of this radio show. In the last 15 minutes, I've been begging you and asking you to call your friends, your family, your neighbors. We need to have a huge response to this. This needs to go ultra mega viral on the web. And what needs to go viral is the proper analysis of what has just occurred. Because the establishment is putting it out viral with their spin on it, exactly as we said they would put their spin on it. We have to counter that so the unsophisticated public has a chance to understand and see how diabolical this is. To get everybody's attention, we're going to have 20 seconds of silence right now before I go into this unbelievable report, because it is the final piece. It's like tumblers on a safe, locking in position and the door opening. This is absolute confirmation of the entire enemy attack profile. You understand? Let's have a moment of silence for the Republic. All right. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. An article by Paul Joseph Watson at prisonplanet.com, last night's top story. New legislation authorizes Fema camps in the United States. Now, let's stop right there before I get into the article. You notice that years after, decades after the National Security Agency illegally put in snooping hubs in all telecommunication centers, where all phone calls, all emails, all faxes, all go through their system. They passed laws legalizing their criminality, giving themselves immunity. After the bankers engineer the collapse of the society so they can consolidate it, they pass a law to give themselves immunity. That was the banker bailout. They always pass the law after they've already constructed the system and beta tested it and it's ready to go, or has already been operating. And it's the same thing here. Remember the Houston Chronicle in January of 2006 saying giant 1 million person FEMA camps paid for by the White House and Homeland Security for a subsidiary of Halliburton, Kellogg, Brown, and Root. And then, of course, there were previous camps built in the 80s under Rex 84. That was declassified in Congress. We have the congressional testimony, and people still deny it. We have the secret civilian inmate labor camp program, secretly started in 86. American citizens, federal prisoners, were held in forced labor camps at U.S. military installations in secret to beta test how to keep it secret from 86 to 97 when they declassified it. I'm going to go through the background of this and then give you the new development. What we learned from this bill, the architecture of the death camps.